What is up, YouTube? This is your boy 2029 Link here with another video, Doki Doki Literature Club. In the last video, we basically joined the club, the Literature Club, and then we picked out some words using in poems, which become a staple in this thing. Now this is very cool. Check this out. Yeah, there are... Now, we will be doing this. I think we can do that. As you can see, we have no mail. Pictures. Yeah, basically, I'm showing you this now. I didn't get to show you the last video. But the settings... Yeah, languages are in Japanese. But subtitles in English. Music, basically the music of the thing. Pictures, and any pictures we get, yeah, I kind of like this video. I kind of like this. You can set it as your wallpaper or whatnot. Files. We'll be looking into this. Yeah. And I may do some more of this offline, see what I have to work with here. Doki Doki Literature Club. Yay! You gotta admit, it makes it sound like a really cute game, but yeah, this... So anyway, if you're new here, be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing costs you nothing. Yeah, we're gonna use the regular save. You can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Okay. Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. Was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. No problem. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Oh no, I like it. Making you dive headfirst into literature you're not accustomed to it. When you're not accustomed to it. I know how to read, I really do. Yeah. Oh come on, like he deserves any slack. Oh come on, Nat. Don't be like that. Sari told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan on coming here to hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Huh? But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. And so you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Does Natsuki like manga? Natsuki likes manga. Hey, it's literature. Argue all you want, it's literature. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Thank you, Natsuki. So defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. He always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Yeah. As long as I'm having fun, I give my all. That's me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sari, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. That's so? You're really good friends, aren't you? Oh, you know, when you're neighbors, you kind of connect. Or are you a little jealous? How come? You think you're good friends too? Siri? As usual, Siri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Siri? And me? What did you bring me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Aw, she's shy. Siri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Siri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. He reaches into her bag and pulled out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. I want to know what book she gave me. Phew. We can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. And then when settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Siri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Siri's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame to the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club seems too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone, something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. Well, no, you might. I mean, they might, you know, some people might really dig it. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sirius is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will be the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. We'll make it like a literary thing, you know? Like, you can serve grapes and call them the Grapes of Wrath. Oh, I also have that game. Let me know if you want to play that game, Marvel Legends, or Marvel Rivals. How about, cooking up a thing of fries and calling it Lord of the Fries. See, this is what happens when you use both sides of your brain. You can create little creative puns like this. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Hey, we still need to work on the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the anticipated reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ooh ah. Yes, and such pretty blue eyes, I might add. I'm eyes that find Sayori's face filling my vision. Why are you so close? I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. You're not? Ain't your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I looked at my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out. It's sticking out all around here. I'm my fingertips down the side of Yori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh, that's super mean. Yeah, that kind of was. Personally, I'm sorry, Sayori. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Is she, though? Is she really gonna thank you? I don't think she will. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. You know, personally, I think that she's secretly enjoying this. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. Button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. That might be the reason that particular button is hard to close. Does this thing ever fit? Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. When did you buy it? If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner or later it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? You mean my moves got bigger again? Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ooh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. All my hard work for nothing. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if you keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, so anyway, that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. So basically what she's doing is keeping it unbuttoned so the boyfriend wouldn't get freaked out when I do these things for her. So I can keep doing these things for her. It's some weird logic, but for some reason it works. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Always a catch with you, Sayori. Always a catch. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we are really better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. And it's almost impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monika suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Oh wait, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I've never done this before. Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of paper, loosely paper torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. And I see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I'm going to pick Natsuki. No, Natsuki, I was interested in her poems yesterday. Probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. What is that supposed to mean? That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. You didn't say it was good either. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sorry. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay. I mean, it's simplistic. Yeah. Told you weren't gonna like it. I didn't say that. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't even take my writing seriously. It's simplistic. I mean, it's simplistic. It evokes emotion. I mean, you know. But isn't the But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. I did notice that. It helped bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. And here she was just talking that I wouldn't like it. I do, I like it. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who's next? Let's share it with Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Yes. Hold on. Okay. Yes, think about what you want to say and then say it. Did you ever time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. I guess that it may be after you reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Ree buries her face in her hands. I can't help but notice it has been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. I might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, Okay, so basically I've had 2 people say that my poems did not evoke any emotions in them. Am I getting that right? It's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think it's most noticeable when I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style that's separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. When Sherry finds her train of thought, as if she demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different styles, skills, and techniques that go into writing style, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I love that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Yeah, I don't know who she's apologizing to. Maybe me. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd like to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghost Under the Light. She has really nice handwriting, you'll notice. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Okay. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. She doesn't. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. It took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Okay. That's a relief. Yeah, she has very pretty handwriting. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. And it was very descriptive if you noticed that. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. That was mild? Something easy to digest, I guess. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Ooh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed that point. But suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a little more solemn putting it that way. I I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. What makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I will have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Thank you. Okay, let's show it with Sayori. Oh my goodness. This is so good. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? I guess that's part of it. That is part of it because I wrote it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. The me poem? That makes it extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I'm guessing that she just woke up and was basically hungry when she wrote this. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Wait, do we mean? I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. The next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. And now we have Monica. I had a good time so far. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry. We're a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Siri would like. That's so. You and Siri really are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had all sorts of things in. If you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well. You'd be good friends, but Sarah and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. Maybe there's some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it's not like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a general feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone happy would enjoy sad things too? That's really unexpected. I mean, if you're happy, you appreciate happiness. You can appreciate sad things too. After all, what was it in Inside Out? She was sad about missing the shot, so she was sad. But then her teammates came and cheered her up, and then she was happy. She started out sad, and then she went to happy. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Yeah, it could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to show you new things, try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Anyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Do you my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You seem pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. By the way, I just noticed that this video is going to be a little bit longer than my last video. Hope that's okay. Look, that's because I have to sound confident. I mean, I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film that left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Not gonna lie, that sounds pretty good. So what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the good. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When poured out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of a epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Trust me, on a minor note here, spoiler alert, we find out what that epiphany was. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone else is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. If you just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. You're welcome. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. You know, they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Siri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Well, it's nothing. By the way, in case you haven't figured it out, I will not be reading the cuss words. I may use another word that means the same thing, but if you watch a lot of my videos, I don't really cuss in my videos. I mean, it's not something that I'm against, it's just that I want to be family friendly. So that's why I'm not saying cuss words in videos. It's a me thing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Siri liked it. I think did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And he liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Ooh. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that the parent appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose moves magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ling started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. And this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning to the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be... Okay. Help me, Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki. Okay guys, we're gonna go with Natsuki on this one. Only because I've heard the Yuri, and I saw the video spending time with her. I know what happens. I haven't seen the Natsuki one yet, so we're gonna go with that. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And then Natsuki's poems did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Ah, shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Syria is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a good writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. You don't need to feel threatened either. Well, you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Siri and Monica look away. Anyway, think about your boobs. I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori. I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, maybe we're past... Well, now that we're past that. Everyone read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere? No, not at all. No, not at all. Not at all. There's some time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, so you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. Most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worthwhile. It was alright. Well, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about it with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I honor myself with newfound determination. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's really been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. By the way, there are like 2 endings to this. One is the regular ending that we'll get regardless. Then there's another ending in which I have to do certain things just to see it. So yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. And Sayori, about what happened earlier? And what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? That kind of thing happen often? No. That's for the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Like Sayori still hasn't caught on to this situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, I'll just wait and see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Okay, here we go again. We're probably gonna stop after this. Yeah, we're probably gonna stop after this. Let's see. Natsuki, okay. Yeah, we have, who's vivacious? Yuri. Kitty. Horror. Portrait. Oh. Pout. Kawaii. Comfort. Oh. Lust. Oh. Okay. Kiss. Joy. Passion. Wow, I'm just getting all over again. Nightgown. Peaceful. Fireflies. Romance. Okay. Pleasure. Doki Doki. Shopping. And unrestrained. Oh wait, that's the autosave. Okay. Okay. Oh gee, wait, no, I'm stupid. I didn't realize that it autosaved over the autosave. Nice. Well, that's about it for this chapter of Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'll probably do another video later tonight. Anyway, I hope you're all enjoying it. Remember to drop a like, comment, and if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. Subscribing lets me know you care because I care. And I care about y'all too. This is 2029 Link out.